Even longtime fans of Grey's Anatomy may be surprised to learn they've likely missed several hidden gems. Over the years, the show released 9 special episodes and web series, including Straight to the Heart, Under Pressure, and B-Team, that offered recaps, behind-the-scenes insights, and bonus storylines. While many are no longer available to stream, they featured fan-favorite characters, exclusive interviews, and even Emmy-nominated content, making them a fascinating part of the show's legacy. Meanwhile, off-screen buzz is building as co-stars Katerina Scorsone and Fightmaster spark dating rumors. The pair, who played love interests in season 19, were recently spotted holding hands in Los Angeles, hinting their on-screen chemistry may have turned into a real-life romance. On the show itself, season 22 continues to deliver emotional storytelling. A recent episode saw Lucas devastated after missing a patient's final moments, an event that's expected to have lasting emotional consequences. The season also paid tribute to Eric Dane, whose character Mark Sloan remains a beloved part of the series. Looking ahead, episode 15, titled Take Me to the River, is set to release on March 27, 2026, on Disney+, continuing a season packed with high-stakes surgeries and emotional challenges. With 18 episodes confirmed, fans can expect even more drama, heartbreak, and unforgettable moments as the season unfolds. Hey, lovely viewers, welcome to our channel Grey's Anatomy Official. Even the biggest fans of Grey's Anatomy probably never saw these 9 episodes when a show has been on the air for as long as Grey's Anatomy, and very few have. It's easy for even the biggest fans to forget a couple of details here or there. But what if we told you that you likely missed out on 9 whole episodes of the medical drama? Before you gasp in horror that you somehow slept through half a season, let us clarify, these little-seen Grey's Anatomy installments were special episodes and webisodes, not regular hours of the series. Still, they did contain plenty of Seattle Grace drama, cool behind-the-scenes trivia, and A-list cameos from Grey's Anatomy mainstays, making them absolutely worth our attention. Sadly, most of these episodes aren't available to stream anymore, but if you're curious about what you missed, we've summed things up below. Straight to the Heart. Season 2. Air date, January 8, 2006. Since the first season of Grey's was just 9 episodes long, there was no need for a winter break to split up the season. But because season 2 ran all the way from September to May, viewers had to deal with a month-long hiatus over the December holidays, and the lack of new episodes hit hard. Thankfully, the writers helped us get through the wait by delivering Straight to the Heart, the series' very first special episode. Narrated by Stephen W. Bailey as his character Joe the bartender because he's an outsider looking in, according to a post by then-executive producer Mark Wilding, the hour was a clip show meant to help new viewers catch up on what they'd missed so far, the Meredith-Addison love triangle, Christina and Burke's relationship, Ellis Gray's decline, and more. Of course, the episode couldn't cover everything, but it acted as a pretty thorough primer on where we've been and where we're going, per Wilding. Under Pressure. Season 2. Air date, April 24, 2006. Another Season 2 installment, this special episode aired in spring 2006 and also had Joe as the narrator. It was another clip show, but one with a specific focus, to set up the final 5 episodes of Season 2, according to a blog post by supervising producers Gabrielle Stanton and Harry Worksman. Every scene included in the episode, from Izzy falling for Denny to Callie professing her love to George, was chosen for its connection to the events at the season's end. And as we all know today, those last few episodes were seriously action-packed, so it's for the best that viewers got a recap before diving headfirst into the chaos to come. Complications of the Heart. Season 3. Air date, September 21, 2006. The summer between the end of Grey's Anatomy's second season and the start of Season 3 was a doozy for fans, with all of us longing to see the aftermath of Denny's death and Meredith and Derek hooking up at the prom. An hour before the premiere, ABC aired this special episode, again narrated by Joe, which focused on plotlines from Seasons 1 and 2 especially relevant to Season 3's drama. But that wasn't all. The episode also included an extended version of the music video for the phrase, How to Save a Life, a hit song that became popular after being featured in the Grey's Anatomy Season 2 episode of Superstition. This version of the video included several scenes from the show, a truly fitting crossover. Every moment counts. Season 3. Air date, April 12, 2007. Finally, a break for Joe. Instead of the bartender narrating the special episode, we got none other than Denny Duquette, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, taking us through the events of this hour. The beloved late patient recapped some of the show's biggest moments throughout its first 3 seasons, while also premiering a Grey's Anatomy music video set to Brandi Carlile's The Story, a song later covered by Callie, Sarah Ramirez, during the show's famous Season 7 musical episode. Come Rain or Come Shine, From Grey's Anatomy to Private Practice. Season 4. Airdate, September 19, 07. September 2007 was a major time in the Shondaland world. Not only did Grey's Anatomy's 4th season launch that month, but the Addison-centered spin-off Private Practice debuted its very first episodes. A few days before both shows' season premieres, viewers were treated to an Addison-focused special recap episode, with the California-bound OBGYN's impressive life narrated by People magazine editors. And just like the previous special episodes, this one also had a Grey's Anatomy-themed music video premiere, Matt Kearney's Breathe In, Breathe Out, a song included on the soundtrack of the series' 4th season. Seattle Grace, On Call. Season 6. Airdate, November 19, 09. The first of several Grey's Anatomy webisode series, On Call took place on New Year's Eve and spotlighted some of the show's minor and newer characters. Over 6 short installments filmed in a documentary-style format, we saw Joe manage a drunken bar scene, a complex love triangle and paternity test drama involving newly fired docs Megan, Steve, and Pierce, a will-they-won't-they flirtation between recent Mercy West transplants Reed and Charles, and at the very end, a musical cameo from Owen Hunt. Overwhelmed? Yeah, we don't blame you. Seattle Grace, Message of Hope. Season 7. Airdate, October 14, 10. After the mass shooting at the end of Season 6, the hospital needed to fix its public image in order to regain potential patients' trust, thus, the premise of this 6-part webisode series. Unlike On Call, this saga centered on Grey's Anatomy mainstays like Richard, who reluctantly worked with a PR company to film a commercial for the hospital. Owen, Jackson, and April all appeared to film clips for the ad, with Jackson in particular taking a central role as the commercial's involuntary sex symbol. Nothing's more inspiring than a shirtless doc talking about trauma, right? Grey's Anatomy, Post-Op. Season 14. Airdate, October 4, 17. Many years passed before Grey's released another webisode series, but Post-Op arrived for a great reason, to celebrate the show's milestone 300th episode. The 8 parts consisted of Gordon James, known to fans as Nurse Gregory, interviewing various cast and crew members to provide behind-the-scenes trivia about the show. From such actors as Kelly McCreary, Maggie Pierce, and Loretta Devine, Adele Weber, to executive producers Debbie Allen and Tony Phelan, to supervisors like music head Alexandra Patsavas and costume lead Tom Hutchins, every person featured in the series revealed fun and surprising facts about their time on Grey's. Grey's Anatomy, B-Team. Season 14. Airdate, January 11, 18. Remember when Levi and Taryn were brand new interns? The very last Grey's Anatomy webisode series aired during the characters' first season on the show, following the duo, along with their fellow interns Sam, Dahlia, Vic, and Casey, as they began their hospital careers. Each of the 6 parts featured a cameo by a Grey's Anatomy long-timer, Karev yelling at Levi, Bailey telling the group her legendary 5 rules, etc., and the whole series was helmed by Grey's Anatomy's very own Sarah Drew, aka April Kepner. It even earned an Emmy nomination for Outstanding Short-Form Comedy or Drama, making Drew's directorial debut even more impressive. Grey's Anatomy's Katarina Scorsone Fightmaster sparked dating buzz, walk hand in hand. Grey's Anatomy co-stars Katarina Scorsone and Fightmaster have sparked dating rumors after being seen together in Los Angeles, hinting at an off-screen romance. They played each other's love interest in Season 19 of the show. What began as an on-screen spark in Grey's Anatomy may have quietly turned into a real-life romance. Co-stars Katarina Scorsone and Fightmaster are fueling dating rumors after being seen together in Los Angeles, looking unmistakably close. The 2 actors were seen holding hands as they stepped out for lunch on Monday, hinting at a relationship beyond their popular on-screen pairing. For the casual outing, Scorsone kept it laid back in a green Wii t-shirt, a cap and high-rise jeans, while Fightmaster opted for a white button-down shirt, cap and brown trousers. Grey's Anatomy Season 22 release schedule. When is episode 15 out to watch? Grey's Anatomy continues to do what it does best by blending high-stakes drama with those emotional gut punches, and this week's episode is the perfect example of that. Many fans have known that Katie's story was set to come to a heartbreaking end, but this week's episode saw Lucas try to make her final stages of illness as comfortable as possible. He went so far as running to the hospital to get more supplies for her, sadly missing her last moments in the process. Speaking to TV Line about those final scenes between Lucas and Katie, actor Nico Taro said, "He's going to blame himself. You can't not. He physically wasn't there. He wasn't present with her in her final moments. He knows he should have been there, and that's going to weigh on him deeply this season, which started back in October, took a break between the end of January and the end of February, but returned with a special tribute to the late Eric Dane. Best known for playing Dr. Mark Sloan on the medical drama, Dane's character made his heartbreaking exit from the series some time ago now, but his presence and impact on Grey's Anatomy is what made it such a hit with fans in those early seasons. But just when will the next episode of Grey's Anatomy be released? Read on for the full Season 22 release schedule. When is Grey's Anatomy Season 22 Episode 15 coming out? After a brief hiatus, Grey's Anatomy has now returned, with its usual programming to resume in the US. That means that for UK viewers, we can expect Grey's Anatomy Season 22 to continue with Episode 15, Take Me to the River, on Friday, March 27, 2026 on Disney+. Following its usual pattern of being released one day after the US release on ABC and Hulu. How many episodes of Season 22 are there? There is a total of 18 episodes in Season 22. Given that the first 6 episodes have packed in so much already, we can expect a whole lot more drama to come. Only the Strong survive. October 10, 2025, after the catastrophic hospital explosion, Grey Sloan staff scrambles to save not only their patients' lives but also their own. Confronted with impossible surgical decisions and emotional turmoil, they fight to preserve life amid devastation. We Built This City. October 17, 2025, the team at Grey Sloan navigates a chaotic first day of surgical rotations amid hospital renovations. Meanwhile, Meredith spends time with Amelia. Between Two Lungs. October 24, 2025, a high-risk lung transplant pushes the surgical team to their limits. Meanwhile, Bailey juggles a trauma patient whose treatment hangs in the balance. Goodbye, Horses. October 31, 2025, the interns juggle a bizarre trauma, while a complex breast reconstruction forces Meredith into a tense partnership. Sometimes I Feel Like a Motherless Child. November 7, 2025, Joe navigates a challenging case with a pregnant mother, while Blue and Jules care for a diabetic patient. Meanwhile, Simone treats a patient with a surprising revelation. When I Crash. November 14, 2025, Grey Sloan takes in patients following a catastrophic bus accident. Teddy and Owen have an awkward encounter, and Richard tests Bailey's patience. Skyfall. January 8, 2026, Winston and Ben fight to save Joe's life, while Teddy supports Link. Owen and Jules battle to save a young man, and Lucas forms an unexpected bond with a patient. Heavy on Me. January 15, 2026, Bailey and Owen join forces to save a tumor patient, while Richard faces an internal battle. Meanwhile, Jules struggles with her feelings for Winston. Fortunate Son. January 22, 2026, Meredith and Nick are visited by Nick's estranged sister. Strip That Down. January 29, 2026, Addison Montgomery returns to Grey Sloan. If You Want It, Do It Yourself. February 27, 2026, a new doctor joins Grey Sloan. Get Lucky. March 6, 2026, Teddy and Winston tackle a complex procedure that could test their skills and partnership. Love the Way You Lie. March 13, 2026, Richard tackles a shocking case on his first day back as Kavita and Jules prepare for a high-stakes presentation. Wrecking Ball. March 20, 2026, a couple land in the hospital with life-altering injuries after a wrecking ball destroys their home. Lucas and Simone struggle to support a young, terminally ill patient. Richard hosts a prostate screening event. Take Me to the River, March 27, 2026, Bailey and Blue are forced to confront the emotional costs of experimental care. Owen, Teddy, Simone and Danny help out at a busy rural hospital. Richard attempts to spread information about early prostate screenings to the community. Grey's Anatomy Season 22 release schedule. When do new episodes land on Disney+? Grey's Anatomy Season 22 will air on Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on ABC and will be available to stream on Hulu. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.